It doesn't take long for the inside of your car to become a death trap. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, in just 10 minutes, the temperature can rise by almost 20 degrees.
Kids are especially at risk. NHTSA says their body temperature rises 3 to 5 times faster than adults. And the agency estimates an average of 38 children die in hot cars each year, roughly 1 every 9 days.
Yeah, reporter Heather Graf shows us how advocates and lawmakers are on a mission to raise awareness to prevent what they call deadly distraction.
It just never occurred to me that this could happen.
For Angela Jones, September 3rd, 2019 is the day she says her world came crashing down.
I mean, we are loving parents who did everything to protect their children. All the safety measures that you would take, plugging your outlets, having a pool fence, doing all those things.
That day, Angela and her husband Scott decided to keep 3-year-old Charlie home from preschool. Scott took Charlie with him to drop off her 2 older sisters at school, and then he headed back to their home just outside Phoenix to work, like most days. But this day was different.
When I called on my lunch break to check on her, I could hear the panic in his voice and I knew something was wrong.
Charlie had been strapped in her car seat in the back of Scott's truck for 3 hours.
We're all very busy people. You have, your routine that you do, going to work or dropping the kids off at school or daycare. And when you're out of that routine, it's so easy to just go onto autopilot and forget that maybe you have a child in the car that wouldn't normally be there.
Charlie was taken to the hospital, but doctors couldn't save her.
She was our sassy, fun, and funny, the biggest personality.
Since 1990, more than 1,000 children nationwide have died in hot cars from heat stroke, which can begin when body temperatures hit about 104 degrees.
Babies do not have to die in hot cars.
This Richmond, Virginia mom is on a mission to end the senseless deaths.
Why do we have to wait for more lives to be destroyed before anyone takes action? And I will fight until no more babies are lost in this way.
Laura Beck's activism, born from anguish.
Anderson was our entire world.
In June of 2022, her husband Aaron was on his way to work with their 18-month-old son Anderson. Aaron was supposed to drop Anderson off at daycare, but he never made that stop.
And there's such a stigma behind these types of tragedies. So I'm here to tell you that it does happen. It happens to amazing parents, and Aaron was one of them.
Trapped for hours in his father's car, Anderson overheated and died. Later that day, Aaron then took his own life.
I don't want any other parent to have to stand in my shoes. I'll live the rest of my life in Aaron and Anderson's honor.
In her crusade to bring change, Beck works with advocates like Jeanette Fennell, the president of Kids in Car Safety.
Unfortunately, love does not make your brain immune to forgetfulness.
The group is fighting for occupant detection technology in all vehicles to prevent tragedies like the Jones and Beck families endured.
A computer chip can be installed in the headliner of a vehicle that has the ability to detect even the slightest movements or breathing. It can actually tell if a sleeping baby is under a blanket and their chest is moving up and down.
The system uses radars and infrared sensors to detect motion. Alerts can be sent multiple ways, including text message, flashing headlights, horn honk, or even a call to emergency services.
Automakers don't have to wait. They can install the detection systems that are effective. They can do it today, and they should. And this technology would have saved my son's life. It would have also saved Aaron's life. Why isn't it already in every single vehicle?
Some newer vehicle models offer detection technology, but most don't have it.
As a country, we are failing our children each and every day because this effective technology is not included as standard equipment in every vehicle.
And there's no federal mandate requiring it, something the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is working to address. Congress has ordered a regulation for alert technology be made before December.
The message to the Department of Transportation is give us a rule.
And lawmakers are urging swift action on the hot cars provision. But as it's written now, it would only require that new cars be equipped with auditory and visual rear seat reminders. Advocates argue that isn't enough. Rather than responding to motion, the vehicle warns drivers with a chime and dashboard notification when it's turned off.
We need legislation that will take the additional step to require technology for detecting a child in the back seat. And this sensor can literally save lives.
In a statement, NHTSA says it has initiated a rulemaking on this issue, adding the agency is continuing to identify and test rear seat occupant detection systems as they become available. In the meantime, major automakers have voluntarily agreed to install reminder technology in nearly all U.S. vehicles by model year 2025.
We miss her tremendously.
Angela Jones says she believes alert technology is the future.
We can educate and we can spread awareness, but to be honest, that's not going to fix the problem. We need the technology. We need that occupant detection system in these vehicles.
But it didn't come soon enough. Pink ribbons fill the home Charlie once brightened.
We've just kind of adopted it as our symbol for her. So the pink bow is kind of our thing.
Her mother vowing to keep her story and spirit alive.
My mission is to share Charlie's story so that it could possibly prevent another family from experiencing this.
We also want to share some tips from safety advocates, things parents and drivers can do right now to prevent a hot car death. First up, keep something essential to your daily routine in the back seat, like a wallet or even one of your shoes. You can also place a stuffed animal in the car seat when it's empty and move it to the front when baby's on board. And always be sure to look before locking. In Washington, D.C., I'm Heather Graf.
For those interested in detection technology today, Kids in Car Safety tells us there are options available to purchase for less than $50. Visit kidsincars.org for more information.